Hello Aries, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your sweet, spicy, and sexy reading for the first half of September. We are switching things up a bit. I used to do the Love and Life series, which I still will be doing from time to time. I just wanted to change things up a little bit for September. So we're going to be taking a look at your connection with whoever it is that you're focused on for this reading. Are they still hot for you? Do they still desire you, regardless of whether you are in separation or in challenge in your relationship? We'll take a look and see what messages need to come through here today, Aries. General reading, as always, guys, it won't resonate with every single person, so please do take from this reading what makes sense for you and release what doesn't. If you are interested in your own personal private reading, that info is down below in the description box. And of course, I'll include a link to all of the decks that you see here today, Aries. So let's get right into this. These are the 3 card decks that we're going to be starting things off with for your focus messages. This is a brand new deck gifted to me by my soul sister Angelic, Revelation 144, called the Sacred Mirror Oracle. We'll grab a message from the Signs from Spirit, Love Oracle by Mystic Moon, and the last deck is by Sister Moon Tarot, Twin Flame Poetic Confessions. Okay, so let's get right into this, Aries, and let's take a look and see what messages need to come through today. Whoops, and this can of course be for cross watchers and anyone else who's been guided to tune in here. All right, angels and spirit guides for Pisces, please. What is your first focus message for this reading? I'm guided to this one here. Oh my gosh. Bride. Is there a wedding in your future, Aries? Especially for my feminines. Wow, that's a beautiful card to start things off. We have a bride here, so a potential marriage, potential commitment from your masculine, perhaps. Let's see what else. Angels and spirit guides for Aries. For this sweet, spicy, and sexy reading, what do we need to know here? We do have feathers, protection. For me, this is a card from your spirit guides, from your angel guides, protecting you and guiding you at this time on your journey, on your path, whether it is in regard to your love life or just life in general at this time, Aries. That's a beautiful card. All right, so let's add to this with a message from the Twin Flame Poetic Confessions deck. And as always, guys, any card decks with a Twin Flame reference, if you don't identify with that, you don't have to take that part of it. That's just the name of the card deck. But if you do, great. But we're focused more so on the messages that are presenting itself here. So let's grab this one. Ooh, look at this. Desire. When our bodies met, it was like electricity. I look for your body in everyone I meet. Okay, so what this is telling me first and foremost is yes, they do still desire you, Aries, but because they're looking for you and everyone else that they're meeting, then they're not with you. So there's a separation here, more than likely, between you and your person. So what's up with that? We'll take a look and see. But yeah, they desire you still. We already know that right up front. Okay, so we're going to start things off with the Mystic Moon Oracles to see where this is going to go. What else do we need to know when it comes to this connection? Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aries. Sweet, spicy, and sexy. We haven't gotten to the sexy part yet, of course. So this is for the first half of September. We've already got this card flying out. Metamorphosis. So there are changes that are happening at this time when it comes to this connection. I'm also feeling, too, for some of you, because there is a separation here more than likely between you and your person, that you guys could have certainly discussed marriage. Some of you guys could have already been engaged to be married and something happened that drove a wedge between the two of you. But there's changes. These are good changes that are happening. Look at this. We have return. So they want you back. They want you back. But you got to have patience. So this is not going to happen right away. Maybe that's a good thing. You know, divine timing is at play here. Look at this. This is a twin flame connection coming through for some of you. This person is your mirror soul. This is the other half of your soul, this person. But this is giving us an indication of why you guys are not together. So there is or was a third party that came between you and your twin flame, Aries. And going back to this message, desire, you know, when our bodies met, it was like electricity. I look for your body in everyone I meet. And that might have something to do with this third party. They were trying to perhaps find in other people what you guys had, and they failed. You know, the whole grass is greener mentality. They thought it was better with somebody else, and come to find out, nope, that is not the case. And they want to come back, they want to return. However, that might have backfired because, look at these next two cards. We've got refocus, and then we have grief. So female figures in these photos, obviously we've got the bride, we've got the refocus, and the grief card here. And what I'm feeling for my feminines is that you had to detach, you had to go in a different direction and refocus elsewhere. Yes, it hurt you like hell. Yes, it broke your heart to be in separation from your masculine, your twin flame. However, when this whole third party situation happened, it hurt you. It hurt you beyond words. You know, so I have a feeling if you're feminine tuning in, this masculine has some major regrets. Perhaps they're creating some sort of change in their life, in their behavior, to be able to come back to you. That is, if you're open to that, or if you're even ready for that, depending on where you're at on your healing journey. You've been through something very difficult here. You don't just get to this energy without having gone through some form of heartbreak. That's what's coming through. So let's add to this with some romance angels messages here, Aries, for the sweet, spicy, and sexy reading. What else? What's going on here? We know they desire you. We know that they want to come back. They want to return. But are you ready? Are you ready? Or are you still healing? Passion. Okay, so this connection, very passionate. Allow your heart and soul to sing. Look at this. So a reconciliation is certainly possible, but it's going to take time. Return and reconciliation. They want to come back to you. Trust. Trust issues for sure because of this third party. The situation's calling for you to have faith in your person, that perhaps they're ready to come towards you as a better, improved version of themselves. They've learned whatever lessons they needed to learn. They've healed whatever part of themselves needed healing. And perhaps during this time of separation, you yourself have been working on that for yourself as well. It's coming through that they are the one for you. Okay, you've already met the romantic partner you seek. This is your twin flame, this person. They could be very flirtatious. That could just be a part of their energy, their personality, which might have gotten them involved with this third party. But that, I feel, is just a part of who they are. They want to come back. They want to return. They want to be able to tell you how they feel, express their love to you. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture is the message on this card. And I feel, given some time, when they are ready, Aries, then they might just come towards you, reach out to you to let you know that they perhaps want your forgiveness, that they want to apologize, they want to give this another try, come towards you with this romantic gesture, whatever it is. Now, I'm also feeling for some of you, this romantic gesture from the masculine to the feminine might be a proposal of marriage for some of you guys. You might not even see it coming. Okay, so let's add to this with some tarot messages. Aries, this is the Pining Rose Tarot by Calico Moon. So let's see what else here. Angels and spirit guides for Aries. What else do we need to know for the sweet, spicy, and sexy reading? Five of Swords. This is air energy right here. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Conflict, competition. Okay, winning at all costs. Yes, that competition is right here. This third party, whoever this is. For some of you, it's not a person. It's some situation that got in the way of your relationship and it caused a lot of problems. But for the majority, I do feel this is the true meaning of what a third party situation is. Infidelity, cheating, betrayal. competition, okay? We do have the Two of Wands coming through here. Wands is fire. You are a fire sign. Aries, it's time for you perhaps to make a decision as to where it is that you want to go, what it is that you want to do. The Two of Wands is confirming for you that this person is still very much interested in you, but maybe right now you're just in planning mode. You're making decisions for you yourself. If you guys have shared a home, if you live together, perhaps this is you moving out of that home that you guys have shared to just start a life for yourself in a different direction for now, you know? Especially my feminines, you are refocusing. You're healing, but you're also working on yourself. You're coming through, my feminines, as the High Priestess. This is tapping into your intuition. Pay attention to your gut, your intuition, what it's telling you. Focusing on what's in the subconscious of your mind. And also, the High Priestess is picking up off of water energy. So for some of you, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, this is all about hidden knowledge. These are things that you yourself know in your own heart. And more than likely, you're not sharing it with this person, especially since you guys are in separation, not a whole lot of communication, if at all, right now. And this is also a card letting you know that there is waiting that needs to happen. So I'm not surprised that we have the Patience card right here, because this is a card of inaction. So maybe right now there's a lot that's going through your mind. There's a lot that you're thinking about, not taking a whole lot of action when it comes to this connection. And then we've got the Three of Cups. So more water energy, which can be picking up off of the whole third party situation again. But this is also a great card because this is about celebrations, your friendships, social events. So I do feel for you, Aries, that you could certainly be keeping yourself busy with your friends. Your social life hasn't stopped just because you and this person are not together. We do have the Four of Pentacles coming up as well. So for some of you guys, it could be an earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. This Four of Pentacles is all about saving money. Perhaps that's where you're at for now. Or this could be how your person is. If they tend to be very frugal or greedy with their money, they could be overly conservative. And also, when it comes to the Four of Pentacles, when it comes to love and romance, somebody could have been very possessive or even clingy here. Perhaps this is how you see them, that they were too possessive of you. Or maybe that's how they saw you, which is why we ended up getting this third party situation. Again, the grass wasn't greener on the other side, but they needed to discover that for themselves. If this is reversed for your situation, Aries, then absolutely take it that way. We do have the Sun coming through, however. Okay, so for some of you, part of refocusing and detaching from this partnership will lead you down a road of happiness towards illumination and success, a more positive energy in your life. But I'm also feeling for others that by going into separation, you guys having to do whatever healing you needed to do individually, that might just ultimately bring about the healing that's needed to bring you guys back together and bring you the happiness that you're looking for when it comes to this partnership, because this is all about unions and even marriage for some of you. So it could be a blessing that you went your separate ways. Time is needed, more time is needed, patience is needed right now. And when the time is right, perhaps you guys can bring this back together with this reconciliation and find that ultimately you still belong together. You still feel so drawn to one another. You still love each other and you want to be together. But for now, you know, you have to deal with the energy of the moon, which is picking up off of Pisces energy, those hidden truths, the secrets attached to this third party, deception, lies, affairs, all of that went down here. So that needs to be dealt with, tackled, addressed, learn from it and move forward from it, and hopefully be able to learn enough from it that you guys can work through this together and come back together. What's on the other side of that moon is the sun. There is that light at the end of the tunnel where healing can occur for you and your person. We do have the Three of Wands here. So, you know, with the Three of Cups, Three of Wands, these could be added references to third-party situation. But this is also about looking ahead. Wands, again, Aries, that's your own energy. So looking ahead towards the future, expanding your horizons as to what's out there for you by way of new love for some, and just to see where life is going to take you to bring about growth in your own life. And then this is where you're headed. Wands again, more of your own energy, Aries. Victory, success, recognition, celebration, and confidence is what that is all about. So you're going to be successful no matter how this plays out. Either successful with a reconciliation, or success on your own, or victorious and successful in a new relationship. You've got some opportunities here and possibilities, Aries, as to how this is all going to play out for you. You're in the driver's seat here. Very successful outcome is basically what this is letting you know. That's the direction that you are heading towards. Okay, so let's focus on the spicy and the sexy now. This is a deck by Angelic Revelation 144, Shadow, Soul, Truth, and Desire messages for twin flames and soulmates. So let's take a look and see. When it comes to the physical connection, those intimate moments, the desire that they have for you, Aries, where is your person at? What's going on with this connection? How they feel? Look at this third-party situation. Can't make it up, guys. Okay, too many references to a third-party situation that's representing itself in this reading, and it just confirmed it right here. That's what crossed. I can't speak today. That's what created this division between you and your person. Third party, another person that got in the way. Next message, I am running because right now I can't face my own fucking mess. Okay, so even though they want you back, perhaps right now they're not ready either, which is why patience is needed here. They created the mess, they're going to have to fix that mess. Look at this. I have practical matters and finances to deal with before we can be together. Yes, they sure do. Okay, that Four of Pentacles is confirming that as well. Next message. All of me hungers for you. To me, you are flawless. Okay, so this is something that they've realized since you guys have been in separation. Again, entertaining third-party situations. They tried to perhaps find something what they thought was better. The grass was greener on the other side. But no. They're still hungering and craving and desiring you, Aries. So you've got the sun on your side. You just have to deal with what the moon has brought in to this connection by way of affairs and third parties. Let's grab a couple more here. So yeah, that's confirming the whole third party situation here, guys. That's a part of the issue here. But clearly they're coming through saying they want to come back. You are my addiction, my ultimate high. Yeah. They're addicted to you. They're hungering for you. And lastly, the hurt I caused you has made me feel broken beyond repair. Okay, they know it. They know they hurt you through this third-party situation. They know it. And they are broken and they need to fix themselves as well. They got to fix themselves first in order to fix this mess that they created for themselves and they created in this connection with you. Okay, they definitely contributed to the drama here. All right, so let's add to this with the Love and Lust deck by Fire Witch Tarot. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aries, for the sweet, spicy, and sexy reading for the first half of September. What else do we need to know when it comes to your person? When it comes to this connection? What else do we need to know here? You have found your divine counterpart. Both your souls found their way back home to each other. A love that's meant to last 1,000 lifetimes. You see, they want to be able to spend this lifetime and future lifetimes with you. We started off with the bride. Okay, so we're talking long-term commitment here. We're talking marriage right here. Look at this next message. I need you. You need me. We cannot exist without each other. My yin to my yang. Yep. So it doesn't matter where you guys are at right now. You're still feeling so drawn to each other. They still want you. They want to return. They want this reconciliation. They feel this passionate connection with you still. My feminines, perhaps you're not ready. You are still focusing on yourself and grieving and healing your heart space. Take as much time as you need. But at the end of the day, this is your person. This person could represent the other half of your soul. They are your twin flame. Next message. Nothing is more sexier than a man admitting how much they want you. That's what you give to me. The closure while looking into my eyes, undressing me as your gaze triggers my every desire. I swear it stops my breathing. I mean, we already know the passion is super strong between the two of you. The desire certainly is here. So my feminines, this is how you are feeling about this masculine. They want you. And maybe you needed this reading to find that out, that they want you as much as they do. But first, they have to heal themselves. They need to fix what's broken in their own life, because you don't want them coming towards you broken. You want them coming towards you having gone through the necessary changes, this metamorphosis, to be a better version of themselves coming towards you. Otherwise, it's just more of the same thing. And you guys might end up repeating the same patterns that drove a wedge between the two of you to begin with. All right, last one. Enchanted romance that's meant to be, protected by divinity. True love that stands the test of time. Two souls are called to come and rise. Whoa. Aries, there's a really good chance here that you guys might just have the second chance. And remember, feathers, protection, the angels are watching out for you guys, protecting you on this journey. It's beautiful. So if you've ever questioned whether they still want you, whether they still desire you, they absolutely 1000% do. Okay, so let's continue. Let's grab some messages from the Journey of Love deck. This is by Bridget Rao of Divine Essentials. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aries. What else do we need to know here? What else do we need to know for Aries? Number 15 is all about confusion, okay? We have grown together. So that's actually a good thing. If you guys were in a state of confusion, especially when things fell apart with this whole third party, I feel now you guys are slowly evolving from that. You're growing from the experience. You're learning from the experience. Certainly your person is going through this metamorphosis, and maybe you are as well. Look at this next one. Depression, number 24. I'm so tired of dancing alone. They're alone. Okay, so this third party didn't do it for them. They want to be with you. They're depressed without you. Number 1. I promise I'll never let go. Infinite. So what I'm getting from that, Aries, is if you are able to give this person a second chance, they're not going to take that for granted. They are going to hold on to you forever. They're not going to let you go. They want infinity with you. They want long-term commitment with you. They want to be able to spend their life with you. Bride, marriage, happiness, long-term. That's what they're wanting. That's what they're looking for. And if you are open to that, with the help of the sun, you might just find true happiness with this person. Okay, so let's add to this. This is another deck by Sister Moon Tarot. This is Twin Flame Current Vibes. All right, we do have a twin flame connection that's coming through for this reading. All right, what else? What else, please, angels and spirit guides, for this reading? For Aries, what else do we need to know here? Oh my God. What have I been saying? What have I been saying in this reading? The grass isn't greener. I thought I was making the right choice, but I was wrong. Things are not that great over here. Okay? We already know that things weren't that great with this third party situation, which is why they want to come back. It's up to you, Aries, if you want to take them back. But they are basically admitting that they screwed up. Yep. The grass isn't greener. And your person really needed to discover that. They needed to discover that. We have dimmed. Without you in my life, my world goes dark. Wow. That's because you represent the sun. Without you, Aries, that sun is not there. Whoa. Look at this next message. Apology. I am sorry for all the ways I have hurt you. Could you ever forgive me? Wow. They want your forgiveness, Aries. They recognize the error of their ways. They recognize that they hurt you. They recognize that the grass wasn't greener on the other side, that they screwed up. Without you in their life, their world is dark. You represent the illumination through this sun. You represent their happiness. You represent the other half of their heart. And without you, they are incomplete. That's it. They're incomplete without you. So we're going to continue. We're going to add to this with messages from my Heart and Soul Love Oracle. Angels and spirit guides, please. For Aries, for this reading, first half of September, what else do we need to know here? Interlaced. Distance, time, circumstances cannot stop our love from intermingling. Despite outside influences that are beyond our control, people, opinions, misaligned stars, the world, that we shouldn't be. You are always with me in my heart, my love. There they cannot touch the you and I that have become this thing called us. Okay, so your energies, your love, your presence, still interlaced within each other, even from a distance. The next message is joy. It really was love at first sight the moment I saw you. From that first glance that I knew was meant for only me. The brush of your hand against mine, your heartwarming smile, and everything about you that brings me joy beyond measure. Thank you for choosing me for life. And there we go again. There's that reference to that lifelong commitment. You know, references to marriage, bride, groom, happiness, long term. We have voyage coming through. This has been a fantastic voyage between you and I. I can't wait to share more days and nights with you. Always enjoying each other's company. There are no awkward silent moments. There never has been. You're my favorite adventure. I'm ready for more. So they want to have more adventures with you, Aries, if you're open to that. We already know they want to come back. We already know that they want to come towards you with this apology, that they're sorry for what they've done. Will you give them that opportunity? We have chosen. You are the one that I want to walk through my days and nights with, the one that occupies every second of my everyday. Please hold my hand forever and never let me go. This is what's coming through from your person. Okay, we'll grab a few more here. This one says forever and always. And the card says, no matter how you look at it, sideways, upside down, backwards, forwards, and everywhere in between, this is how I want us to be. Forever and always. That's what they want with you, Aries. Maybe you needed to hear it through this reading, clarification that that's what they want. And remember, you ended up getting number 1, I promise I'll never let go, infinite. You know, and it even says it here, please hold my hand forever and never let me go. Never let me go. All right, let's grab a couple more here. This one is instinct. The stars instinctively know when it's time to come into alignment. It doesn't need to be manipulated and helped in any way. It just falls into place when it's meant to, just like you and I. Okay, so I feel that the stars will eventually align for you both to come back together when the time is right. There's this reason why patience is needed at this time. And lastly, this is interesting. Look at this. 2 different decks, same photo. Masculine holding out his hand. Look at that. This one says return. This one says ruined. This card reads, I thought I had it all together. My life, my ambitions, goals, dreams. Then you came and ruined all my plans with your presence, your beauty, your heart. I can't imagine a day without you, and yet here we are, apart. Please return, for without you, my life is in ruins. 2 cards, same image, both referencing returning and wanting to come back to you, Aries. It's your choice, of course, whether you allow this person back into your life, but they're coming through here loud and clear, letting you know that they definitely still want you, they definitely still desire you, and they love you. This person loves you. Wow. All right, so we're going to grab some dialogue messages here between you and your person. This is the Unspoken Messages Volume 1 and 2 deck. This is by Fire Witch Tarot. I combined both of these decks, so it's massive. So some of these messages could be from you, Aries. Some of them could be from your person. And as always, take whichever one you're most guided towards. What is it that you guys want to say to each other? Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aries, for this sweet, spicy, and sexy reading. What do you guys want to say? You're constantly activating my sacral chakra. Isn't that interesting? So the sacral chakra is focused on our emotions, our desires, our sexuality. We already know they still desire you. They definitely still want you. What else, please? I keep my distance because I'm scared. Okay, part of that fear, Aries, might have to do with the fact that they are afraid to come towards you, possibly afraid of rejection, that you might not want them, that you might turn them down. But you know, that's why we have this patience card coming through, because I feel eventually their desire for you will win out. And they're going to come towards you and open up lines of communication. This one says, no matter the time, place, or circumstances, although it may twist and turn, our red string cannot be broken. You guys are connected. We already see the passionate connection. There's that passionate red string that keeps you guys connected to each other. Wow. What else, please? I fantasize about you constantly. Maybe you needed to know that, Aries. Well, here it is. They fantasize about you constantly, sexually, intimately, and to just be with you face to face in the 3D. Yes, their heart is broken. But you know what? They broke your heart too. Okay? They ended up hurting themselves by hurting you. Okay? So that's what's coming through here. And that's why it's going to take time, because these hearts need to heal. It needs healing, and there's no way around that. It's simply going to take time. Okay, so let's close this out, Aries, with some songs from my Heart Songs deck. If you are not familiar with the songs, definitely see if you resonate with the lyrics. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aries. To close out this reading, what songs need to come through for this reading here, for this connection? Okay. We've got Over and Over Again by Nathan Sykes and Ariana Grande. Okay, so what does this say? From the way you smile to the way you look, you capture me unlike no other. From the first hello, yeah, that's all it took. And suddenly we had each other. And I won't leave you. Always be true. 1 + 1, 2 for life. You know, and I really feel, again, if you will give this person another chance, Aries, I have a feeling they're not going to disappoint you this time around. They want to be your +1 forever, you know, 2 for life. The other part of your soul, your other half, your twin flame. We have Just the Way You Are by Billy Joel. I said I love you, and that's forever, and this I promise from the heart. I could not love you any better. I love you just the way you are. This person doesn't want to change you. They love you for who you are. Wow. And we have I Honestly Love You by Olivia Newton-John. I'm not trying to make you feel uncomfortable. I'm not trying to make you anything at all. But this feeling doesn't come along every day, and you shouldn't blow the chance when you've got the chance to say, I love you. Beautiful messages. So they're definitely coming through here, Aries, letting you know that the love is still there. They certainly desire you. Those intimate, passionate moments, it's still here. The grass wasn't greener on the other side, and, you know, you guys had to go your separate ways for this person to figure that out. We also have Just to Hold You Once Again by Mariah Carey. Do you know how it feels lying here without you, baby? You could never understand what's happening to me. So alone, nothing's real. I just dream about you and forever wonder why you had to break free. Even though you're not my lover, even though you're not my friend, I would give my all to have you here. Okay, so we already know you guys are in separation. They can't even say you're their lover, because obviously you're not together. You guys might have even said, you know, we can't be friends. But what they would give, Aries, to have that again with you, it's up to you. If you give them another chance. Let's grab one more. Whoa. All right. Look at this. Say Something by A Great Big World. Say something. I'm giving up on you. I'll be the one if you want me to. Anywhere I would have followed you. Say something. I'm giving up on you. And I'm feeling so small. It was over my head. I know nothing at all, and I will stumble and fall. I'm still learning to love, just starting to crawl. You know, and I feel when you guys went into separation, it could have been my feminines too that were just trying to get this masculine to see. It's like, look, I'm out. Like, I'm gonna leave if you don't say something to save this relationship. But again, it might have just been truly a blessing in disguise here, Aries, that things played out the way it did, because it really has allowed this person to learn whatever lessons they needed, and it gave you time for yourself as well to figure things out for you, what works for you, where it is that you ultimately want to be moving forward. I mean, we've got references here to a return. They want to come back. There is a reconciliation that is possible. It's up to you whether you want that reconciliation to happen or not, but the possibility is here. Okay? So the ball is in your court, Aries. It's going to take time. You know, it might not happen tomorrow, but in the upcoming months, you might just find that this person reaches out and wants to open up lines of communication, to reach out, to come towards you, to offer you an opportunity to come back together. And maybe by then you'll be in a much better headspace and ready in your heart to welcome them back in. Okay, so that's what I've got for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope whatever part of this reading resonated with you, that it helped you out when it comes to your situation. If you are interested in your own personal private reading, all of that info is down below in the description box. Thank you guys so very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care.